He said it.
Well, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. I'm planning a big show.
Oh, I said, speaking of weird.
Oh, thank you very much there, Mark. I appreciate
welcome.
that. Checks in the mail on there. We're talking about weird ornaments. Have you guys seen any crazy, like, yard ornaments or anything hanging from the tree this year?
Crazy Christmas decorations. The only crazy Christmas decorations I've ever seen are the ones that are still up in August.
Okay. Well, over where my parents live, there's this one neighborhood that decorates animals. So they have like a hippopotamus, like a crocodile, a dinosaur. They're all like decorated though.
Oh, okay.
And they light up.
Well, yeah, that's good. Mike, Mike, you live in a rich neighborhood.
No, we were just driving around last week around Windcrest, which we do every year, and beautiful decorations. But I'm always wondering what, like a penguin on a motorcycle with a Santa hat in a blow up has to do with anything.
It's got to mean something.
Somebody's been smoking mistletoe. That's the issue. I'm not sure. I want to show you some of the weirdest decorations that I've run into. The Ninja Gingerbread Men.
Okay.
I wasn't quite sure what this had to do with the holidays, but fighting with candy canes was always big when I was growing up. And then, of course, you got the honey bun and the bacon ornaments.
Okay.
Those are really important. Lots of food products that you can put on, hang on the tree. Then there's the box of Chinese. What did you whisper? That was what?
I think, are you finding those at World Market? I saw a lot of those at World Market.
Well, no, I'm not shopping for them. No, I found, I just see
wasn't
weird.
either, but I saw them there.
And there's a baked potato. Everybody needs a baked potato.
Oh, it's a loaded baked potato.
It is. It is a loaded baked potato.
It's got red and green sprinkles on it.
Look at the deviled eggs and then the hog ready to go.
Yeah, well, you can't have deviled eggs on Christmas. It's a contradiction. You're not allowed to. I mean,
Beetlejuice.
And then don't say it 3 times. He could show up on your tree as well. There's some crazy things that people do at Christmas time. It's like, okay, what does that have to do with anything? Send us a note or maybe a picture. I'll take it from here, guys. We want to see your most interesting decoration in your neighborhood, the weirdest holiday decor, perhaps, that you have going on. Now we want to get you dressed up for the holiday season. Linda Lopez is here from Nails Couture. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready for the holidays? Everyone needs to look good, and we've got another customer. It's Rossi Ramirez, our producer Rossi.
Oh my God.
And she is getting her nails done. Tell us how long you've been doing nails and what makes this time of the year so special.
I've been doing nails since 2005, and what makes it special is that you can do whatever you want to your nails for the holidays, bling it out, do just crazy stuff.
May I have your hand? Not in marriage, but I want to show everyone your nails. I want you to see what Linda has done here. That's over the top, and you love doing this for people. I love over the top. So when we talk about New Year's and holidays, what do you recommend?
Just classic, white, gold, black, something sparkly.
Okay, what are you going to do to Rossi there?
I'm going to do white gold with a little black accent and some Swarovski crystals.
Okay, I'll let you start. And of course, Rossi, how often does a woman need to have her nails done, Rossi?
You have to get your nails done at least twice a week, because if not, then it doesn't look good. So.
That's right, and you're out to catch a man, and we know this. And Linda, you are using the basics, but your place is open. You're going to be open Christmas Eve?
I will not be open Christmas Eve.
Okay, so you better be getting there tomorrow, right? If you want to tell me where your shop is.
Yeah, I'm on Huebner and Vance Jackson.
Okay.
And located inside Salons by JC. And yeah, the schedule is tight.
I bet.
Everyone who could get in, got in.
Well, okay, very good. You keep going now, because you can do things for New Year's as well. You were going to show us how to put some numbers on it, right?
Oh, I'm going to let you do that.
Oh, okay, good. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but we'll put the New Year on there. My favorite thing about having nails done, of course I have 2 little girls, is when they pull out the polish and don't tell you. When they start doing stuff at home. For people at home, Linda, what do you recommend, if people want to do their nails really quick for the holidays? What's the best product to buy?
Well, Sally's has the same products that I'm using right now, which is good. Anybody can go out and buy them. And just whatever colors you want.
Lots of glitter and lots of
glitter,
bling.
sparkly stuff.
We'll let you keep working. We're going to check back in with Rossi because she's getting a free manicure from me for the holidays. That's great. And of course, when you're decorating over the holiday season, now we're 3 days away. I hope you've got something accomplished and your tree isn't already in the holiday spirit. You may be able to spend some time with the family, decorate, and make some of those memorable homemade ornaments. We have some more details. Watch.
All right, well, with the holiday season upon us and, of course, everybody running around buying Christmas gifts, you know what? If you can save some money, let's do it. And I've got Haley Giambalvo here from Design Improvise to show us how to make some more really great do-it-yourself ornaments. And what I love about this is that the kids can get involved and you make some memories.
Yes, these ornaments are made for the DIYer. These are clear plastic ornaments. They've become very popular over the last year or so. You can find them at all the craft stores. And I think why crafters love these so much is you can put anything you want. As long as it's small enough to fit in the opening at the top, you're good to go. So really, lots of fun options. I've got a few here I want to show you, and then I'm going to let you try.
Yeah, look at the
fill it
ones
up.
you made over here. Like,
Yes,
so you
so-
can literally put anything inside them. This one has some confetti.
Yep.
And then is that like a little pipe cleaner?
Those are pipe cleaners.
Look
Yep,
at
you just
that.
kind
You
of
just shove it in
them
there.
in, and they twist around, and they pick up the light
Pom-poms and
nicely. Now
tinsel?
that is tinsel. Yeah, the real messy stuff. That kind of keeps it contained. It still provides that shimmer on your tree.
Ooh, and I love this one because it looks like snow.
Yes, my daughters and I made a bunch of those a couple years ago, and all it is, you know what this is? It's stuffing to make pillows.
Oh,
with,
to make pillows or like
polyfill.
little stuffed animals.
Yes, yes. So you just put some of that in, and I sprinkled a little glitter in just to kind of give it a little shimmer, picks up the light, and looks like snow.
Okay. So how do we
yeah.
start? So
I've got
so you can find these, of course, at any.
yeah,
craft store.
all the craft stores, and even like Walmart and Target and those guys are starting to carry them as well now. So they come in different sizes. This is kind of a larger size.
How much do they cost?
$1, I would say.
That's not bad
Yeah,
at
they're
all.
really
Okay.
inexpensive. I guess relative to what you would, ornaments you would buy for sure. So I've got some things here for you. Some Mylar confetti, pom-poms, which is a personal.
Yeah, that's Haley Giambalvo's trademark, by the way.
Yes.
Pom-poms.
Can't have a design improvised ornament without pom-poms somewhere in the mix. Jingle bells, these are fun. My daughters love throwing those in, and you can pick whatever you want and just craft away. One thing that's helpful, especially with
Ooh,
confetti,
here we go.
you need a funnel.
A funnel.
Otherwise it
This
just goes everywhere.
is genius. That way it doesn't go everywhere. All right, so here we go.
So,
Especially since I'm going to
yeah.
start with the confetti. So let's get some of that down there.
And my daughters, they're 4 and 6. They love, filling these with whatever they want. And it's a great thing for kids. They will fill it to the brim. They will
of
stuff
course.
it all the way to the top with pom-poms or whatever. So it's just a fun activity. And one thing I love about it is the next year you can empty them out and fill them with something else. So it's kind of like
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you can
every year a new
reuse,
look.
of course, the plastic ornaments here. Okay, wait, let's do a couple of those. Let's do a
Oh, I like
little
them.
bit
Yes.
of tinsel. Wait. Okay, what's the best way to get this? Do I
you know
just
what?
need
Let's
to
experiment with the funnel
Okay, let's
here.
try this. So,
I'm not sure if there's any way to do tinsel without
Ooh,
making
you know
a
what?
mess.
Hold up. Let's use a pipe cleaner and see if this
Ooh,
works. Hold on.
crafty.
Ooh, look
Yeah.
at this. Is it working? Is it
I
working?
see it coming out. Yep.
Is
keep
it
pushing
working? Is it working? Hold on.
Whoa,
There we go.
you got it.
Hold on.
Oh. Someone else mentioned that you could put a picture in there of your child. Like you can
really
just roll it up and fit it in there.
up.
So yeah.
Let's put a little bit of the snow in there. Okay. There we go.
Wow.
Look at
now
that.
That is a one-of-a-kind ornament right there. You can't
Right?
find that at any store.
You know where this ornament's going to go. Guess where this ornament
Probably
is going to
front and
go.
center on the tree.
You see our tree back here that needs ornaments? This is why we're doing the segments on this show. It's for our own Christmas tree back here.
see.
So let's pop
There's a little
where's the
topper
top?
at- Oh, there it is.
Okay. We're going to put the top
Oh, good. It has a
on.
little hook on it too.
Of course, that comes with it when you
Yep.
buy it. You just get that on there. And of course, you can throw in
Clip-on.
glitter, all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff.
There you go. There's your hook. You
All
can
right.
Bring it up.
Okay, now we're going to bring this over back here to our SA Live Christmas tree. Hold up. There we go. And
There
look at
you
that. It's front and
go.
center. Ah.
Very nice, Fiona.
Thank you, Haley. For more information on all these ideas from Design Improvise, just head to our website, salive.com.
Freeze frame, freeze frame, freeze frame. Now freeze.
All right, time to play. Freeze frame, a close-up of a San Antonio landmark. Do you know what that is? Look up. It's a small portion of a larger picture of something around our hometown. Once you think you know what it is, go to our website at salive.com and enter to win. The first person to correctly guess what it is wins a $100 gift certificate for a brand new pair of frames from VisionWorks. Send us your guess, and good luck. Coming up on SA Live, we've got a local published author who is out of school and ready to tell us about the great Christmas books that maybe Santa could bring in your kid's stocking. Plus, another local sensation, a teenager giving back with some incredible volunteer hours at the San Antonio Zoo. We'll take you there when we return, and we're still doing nails for the holidays.
There's a lot to love about Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers.
I like to get vanilla concretes with cookie dough and rainbow sprinkles.
Oh, turtle sundae, without a doubt.
I like the PB&B with peanut butter cups, bananas, whipped cream and cherry. It's delicious.
I love Freddy's.
Treat yourself to Freddy's famous sundaes with rich and creamy frozen custard made fresh throughout the day. Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers, the taste that brings you back.
People come to us because they need help, and help is what we do best.
At Villarreal and Begum, we take a different approach. We focus on what matters to you.
Insurance companies assign you a claim number. We don't. We make you a part of our family.
We take pride in making a difference in people's lives.
At Villarreal and Begum, we respect our clients, and we demand that others respect them as well.
Villarreal and Begum. Call 777-HURT and don't settle for less.
Real members are saving real money on auto insurance through AAA.
I was pretty shocked to find out that I was going to save $400 with AAA. I thought that it was going to be much more expensive.
With AAA, I saved $300 a year. $200 goes a long way, especially in this economy.
When you're trying to raise a family, and especially a family of 5, and in this economy, it's really nice to be able to save.
At AAA, saving money matters to our members, so it matters to us. Switch, and you could save an average of $381 on auto insurance. That could be hundreds better than Geico, State Farm, even Allstate.
I have my house insurance, I have my car insurance. It was a no-brainer for me to go with AAA.
Oh, I love AAA so much because it's enabled us to do other things with that money.
With AAA, we love the customer service.
And the price.
I'm glad I switched. What are you waiting for?
Join the thousands who are saving. Call 888-825-6695 for your free quote. AAA Insurance. So easy, so smart, so switch.
Howdy folks, Dean Travis here. Your pets are part of the family, so why not give them the very best? When you shop at PetSmart, not only are you buying local, but you're buying direct from my factory. This month, buy 2 bags and get 1 free on Activa Premium Dog Foods. Choose from grain-free or no-corn formulas, or choose from lamb, chicken, or meat-based formulas. Chelated minerals, prebiotics, and much more make Activa the leading dog food made fresh. Shop direct, save money, and park at the PetSmart front door.
Hey, I think we're on TV. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Just look at me. Just look at me. Did you shave before you came on the TV today?
No.
Okay, good. Because women like men, manly men. What a better way to help get your kids reading than having someone just like them to share book recommendations. He's my favorite author. He really is. You're famous. And Aiden Sandoval is 7 years old, right?
Right.
You got a girlfriend?
No.
No, and you didn't shave this morning either. So you're a manly man. You're going to be talking about the books that you love. Tell me about your writing experience, though. You've written some things. You've been in Highlights magazine, and you've written another story too, right?
Right. It's called the Little Oak Tree.
Oh, good. And we're going to put that up on our website so you can see it. Have you seen the new Star Wars movie?
No, but I've seen the original 4 and 5.
Oh, cool. So, I mean, that came out when I was about your age, and I love Star Wars. But the first book we want to talk about today has something to do with Star Wars. Tell me about this book, Aiden.
This book is called Star Wars Jedi Academy. Why Star Wars? Because the newest movie just came out and kids can't get enough Star Wars.
I know.
There's even Yoda in this book.
Yoda's in there? That's cool. Is Yoda like a little dude then?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like you? He's little Yoda? Cool. What do you like about that book?
I like Yoda.
Well, Yoda's the wisest man ever. He's kind of like your daddy.
Because he laughs like every 15 seconds.
Yeah, he makes funny noises and stuff too. So your daddy's got to take you and see the new movie. So this is a great book, especially for little boys, right? Because the Jedi Academy has little characters in it too. And look, they got lightsabers too. Look at that too. All right. Now tell me about this one, because this one looks action-packed, Aiden. What is this book about?
And next we have Samurai Santa, A Very Ninja Christmas. All a little ninja named Yukio wants for Christmas is an epic snowball fight. But none of the little ninjas will play with him because they don't want to get on Santa's naughty list.
Aha. That's smart. Have you ever been on the naughty list?
No.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, you can be honest with Uncle Jeff. It's okay. Santa Claus is resting. He's not watching right now. So don't throw snowballs, and especially if you're a ninja, right?
Right.
What do you like about this book?
Because I like that it's cool because the epic snowball fight.
Is it big? How many snowballs do you think they throw in that fight?
1,700.
1,700
per minute.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying there, Rain Man. I mean, you nailed it. I mean, you knew exactly how much was in there. And what do they sound like when they throw them? That's what I'm saying. When you do these, when you read books, you can sit there and make up your own sound effects to everything. And what does a samurai sound like when he goes, "Hado, hado," right?
Okay.
Yeah, and then they throw snowball. What about this book? Tell me about this one. Laugh Yourself Silly.
And last but not least, we have Junie B. Jones, Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, P.S. So Does Me.
Hey, do you know that Jingle Bells, Batman Smells, Robin laid an egg?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that too. So tell me what happens in this book.
It's Christmas time for Junie B. That means dressing like elves and singing Christmas carols.
Of course.
But Junie B. picks the worst possible name for Secret Santa.
Uh-oh.
But you'll never believe what happens next. But you gotta read the book to find out.
Aha, you teased us. That means you haven't finished it yet, right? What do you want?
finished it.
What do you want for Christmas besides books?
Nerf guns.
A Nerf gun. Again, he's a regular dude. Aiden, good to see you, buddy. I expect big things from you. Just remember me when when people know you by your first name only, okay?
All right.
Congratulations. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a writer.
You already are. Congratulations. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good to see you. We know it's a season for giving, and of course that can mean so many things. For another local kid, it means giving back. She's volunteering her time at the San Antonio Zoo, and it's a gift that she hopes will inspire other teens. And our producer, Jen Tobias, went and found out more.
A lot of times teenagers nowadays, we kind of get like the selfish label kind of thing. And I feel like it's really important to try to be selfless, because if you're selfless, it makes you a better person, and it makes you happier.
Amber Teague is not your typical teenager.
They're so pretty. I love these guys.
She spends her spare time getting to know wild animals.
2 fingers, okay? Wow. Is he soft?
The 14-year-old volunteers her time at the San Antonio Zoo while balancing extracurricular activities and homework.
I love animals and I love working with people, so I felt like this was a really good way to get both of those in it.
Well, the most important gift I think that people can give is time, and learning that early is important. It's the only thing you can't get back.
It's a lesson volunteer educator Lori Brown says Amber is learning at an early age.
You're not getting paid, but you're coming out here and you're giving your time.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're educating others.
Yes, ma'am.
So how does that make you feel?
Well, I love it. I love telling people about it because, I'm kind of a bit of a nerd. And so I get to go all nerdy on people, and that's okay.
It's important to get teens out in the community volunteering so they can learn to be part of the greater good, and also work towards a cause that they're passionate about. Maybe you can find something that inspires you.
Someday, Amber hopes to be a veterinarian. Seems like she's picked the right place to volunteer.
Hello! Hello!
She even has a favorite animal, Mel. He didn't like that we were standing too close to her.
I'm sorry, I'm taking your volunteer.
And we got sprayed on. Yes, it's just part of the fun Amber experiences here at the zoo, and she's enjoying every little bit of it.
This doesn't feel like work at all, ever. It's so fun. It's great. I feel like this is a privilege. I'm blessed.
For SA Live, I'm Jennifer Strusky.
Hey, Jen's hanging out with some of my relatives over here at the zoo. That is such a great story. And yes, in the new year, make the resolution to give back. That is an awesome thing. I understand volunteering is for kids ages 14 to 18, right? Very good. Thank you, Jen, very much. Straight ahead on SA Live. You're still looking for that tree? A fresh cut one? Well, we can make sure you are ready. Delicious fir trees for you to put gifts under for your favorite friends and more. We'll show you the best selection straight ahead.
Here's how you can be a KSAT community holiday helper.
The Clarity Child Guidance Center provides crisis support, inpatient, day treatment, and outpatient mental health care for children ages 3 to 17. A $25 donation from you this year will give a child supplies to play with a purpose. It's helped the child to express themselves through art, sports, music, and more. Please call today.
Brought to you by Security Service Federal Credit Union, Corner Store, and University Health System.
It's the last dash sale at Bells, and doorbusters are 70% off every day till Christmas Eve. Fine jewelry, Carter's and Oshkosh, giftable ornaments and decor, all 70% off. So hurry in for a brighter way to holiday at Bells, part of our Stage family.
If you have arthritic knee pain that's stopping you from enjoying life, this new information about OsteoRelief could be for you. Specially trained local doctors are now using advanced medical science to finally make headway for people suffering from knee arthritis pain. It may even be for those who suffer from bone on bone and are considering knee replacement surgery. Are you one of the millions of Americans who have difficulty with simple everyday tasks, rising from a chair, walking, climbing stairs without using the handrail? If so, the OsteoRelief method utilizes cutting-edge video motion imaging. With this imaging, these doctors can precisely guide an FDA-approved cushioning gel to relieve pain and help heal your knees. This innovative procedure is covered by Medicare and most major insurance if you qualify. And you'll be walking out in as little as 15 minutes. For a limited time, these specially trained doctors are offering a risk-free screening. Call to schedule your knee relief screening today.
If you just sign that first
I'm
one
so
there.
sorry. I don't feel comfortable signing that.
I don't get the math here.
Was this the same car we talked about?
What's this dealer preparation fee?
I'm so sorry. This just is not.
What we talked about.
Get the car without the car salesman. Carvana.com, the better way to buy a car.
A Bible that's falling apart usually belongs to someone who isn't. Charles Spurgeon. Hello, I'm Don Guthrie. 45 years ago, my life changed when I picked up a Bible and began to read it. It's a living book, open and honest. God makes a promise. Meditate on this book and you will prosper. That's what our nation needs now. Not more money, energy, hope, unity. New Bible classes are beginning at First Baptist Church. Come, we'll read it together. You'll see for yourself. God bless you.
It's the last dash sale at Bell's. Now through Christmas Eve. Gifts for him, gifts for her, gifts for the kids. All 60% off with your coupon. And Coach fragrances are 50% off. Hurry in for a brighter way to holiday. At Bell's, part of our Stage family.
Welcome back to SA Live. I'm Jeff Roper. It's Christmas Eve, and we have another prize to add to our 12 days of KSAT Christmas. Day 11, today's prize is from Rennert Travel. They're giving away a Royal Caribbean cruise for two. The ship will depart from Florida. It includes round-trip airfare. And again, we want to thank Rennert Travel. Yeah, that could be you on the boat, living the life of luxury. I want to go. Who wouldn't want to win that? You're going to win that today, and you'll also receive all these other prizes from the previous 10 days. A Scout RX-1 robot vacuum cleaner, $450 at H-E-B. A couple's massage and lunch at the Rooftop Cafe from Makara Hotel and Spa in downtown San Antonio. $300 worth of premium meats from Pruski's Market. A gift basket from Spa de Sante, complete with 2 90-minute massages or 1 180-minute massage. A Scorpions jersey, a San Antonio stock show and rodeo prize pack with lots of tickets to our favorite rodeo, and $180 to Las Palapas. You can't beat them with a stick. A Don Strange Ranch prize pack with tickets to go see the Christmas Light Fest, and a Bluetooth speaker from our friends at AT&T. All of this could be yours. All you have to do is enter at our website, salive.com. If you've got the week off, the kids have the week off, Grandma's got the week off, grab her laptop, grab her iPad. Please enter my name to win twice, and I'll call you and give you a prize. It's that easy. Just go to Facebook and enter and like us. We make it really simple. We love giving away free stuff. And don't forget now, tomorrow, all those prizes in addition to our final prize as we head toward Christmas. Thank you for watching today. I know when I was a kid, it was one of those things, and with teenagers, zits and pimples, remember how they told you to oxycute them? Remember all that? Well, I found some experts who can help, especially as you head toward the new year and making resolutions to take care of your skin and your children's. I went to Dermatology San Antonio to talk about teens and tweens getting into a simple routine that can make a world of difference.
A little girl, and she's 11, and changes are happening, and her face is getting oily. How does this start with teenagers and the acne? What are some great tips for?
So 2 things for teenagers and acne. One thing for preteens is
in terms of your sun protection, I tell people kind of think about teaching your kids about sun protection like you do other health habits. So you teach them to brush your teeth every day, wear their seatbelt, kind of get them in a good habit with using their sunscreen every day too. In terms of acne, the best thing is getting them in a really good regular regimen of washing their face.
Morning and night.
Morning and night. And a lot of the over-the-counter acne kits have both salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide in them. They're really good, kind of easy, simple, early things that you can use when you just start seeing that acne. But the other thing is to go ahead and bring them in. I'm happy to see kids when acne is just starting and jump on it and be preventative. We see lots of kids that come in with scarring acne, and it always, you know, I wish I would have kind of gotten to that patient earlier. So, you know, never feel embarrassed or weird about bringing your child in when things are just starting, because that's a perfect time to kind of jump on it. But just getting her in a regular regimen of cleansing and doing that over-the-counter salicylic acid benzoyl peroxide, and if that's not doing it, bring her in.
Well, the skin is the largest organ in the body, on the body, and a lot of people don't realize you have to take care of it just like you drink water. That helps, but you need to have a specific regimen that can be catered and customized if you come to your office.
Absolutely.
So buying stuff off the shelf with just guessing with numbers, it confuses me when I buy sunscreen.
Right.
But it all starts with, you know, specific information catered.
Right. It depends on your skin type and your other medical problems. So someone with rosacea or acne or a history of skin cancers, we're going to recommend different things depending on what your other medical problems are.
But if you want a prescription that's customized for your face and skin, this is the place to come. And the good people at Dermatology San Antonio have a special offer for SA Live viewers.
Yeah, it's a really good offer. So Christine is our esthetician. If you book a peel with her, you get 30% off products. And so it's a great way to come in and learn about products, and she can customize a regimen for you.
The experts are here at Dermatology San Antonio, and the best way to get a hold of them is to call. Our
office number is 615-7171.
And there's 3 locations. Helotes here in Chavano Commons.
Yes, and then Westover Hills over on Rogers Road.
And make sure you reach out to Dermatology San Antonio. Thank you to Dr. Catherine Tisdale, Fresh Cut Trees. If you need one for Christmas, don't buy it on the 26th. No, let's go to the Garden Center. We have you covered. We'll tell you about the perfect tree next.
For all your scrap metal recycling needs, call Longhorn Recycling, your KSAT.com local expert, 661-2341.
Welcome back. Big news from Beverly Hills. Celebrity plastic surgeon Dr. Andrew Orden has discovered an anti-aging breakthrough called Fill and Freeze, and he's giving away 1 million bottles free.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles that can be applied topically instead of with surgery or invasive medical techniques. And I finally found it with Derm Exclusives Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. The lines are gone.
Oh my God. Wow. I can't believe it. It looks really good. It gives you a whole new confidence.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I know you're wondering what Derm Exclusive can do for you. Well, you don't have to wonder. You can order it right now and try it for yourself, absolutely risk-free. And here's how.
Call now during this special direct-to-consumer offer and you won't pay $120. Today, you can get your own instant results with Fill and Freeze for only $59. But that's not all. Today, we're taking another $20 off, so now you can get this instant wrinkle-removing miracle for the low price of only $39.95. And as part of our 1 million bottle giveaway, Dr. Orden is including a second $60 bottle of Fill and Freeze free. That's nearly $120 of Fill and Freeze for only $39.95. Dr. Orden will even include his MicroPure resurfacing pads, intensive repair serum, and Collagen Lift moisturizer, a $200 value, free. Order now and we'll even upgrade your order to express delivery. That's a $15 value, free. Plus, you even get to try it risk-free for 30 days with our money-back guarantee. But you must call to order. Call 1-800-823-2451. That's 1-800-823-2451. Order now.
It's the IPAC Scholar Athlete of the Week, every Sunday during Instant Replay. Join Greg Simmons and Larry Ramirez as they honor one of our outstanding students for great athletic skills and leadership in the classroom. Congratulations to the Athlete of the Week.
If you've been injured in an accident, call the Bindock Law Firm. We've been handling personal injury cases since 1984.
I'm Mark Bindock. Give me a call for a free consultation.
Freeze frame, freeze frame, freeze frame.
We love to play freeze frame and brag on our hometown. Nikki Bernal knew that close-up was the Emily Morgan Hotel. And congratulations, Nikki. Nikki scores a $100 gift certificate to VisionWorks. What a great prize. And, of course, we love playing games here on SA Live. You can play, too. Just keep watching. DVR us, but if you do that, make sure you watch live because you would have lost by now. Speaking of big losers, I'm Jeff Roper. Welcome back. There's still time to get the perfect fresh-cut Christmas tree. And Wayne Harrell is hanging out in the forest over here at the Garden Center. He's ready to get up and grow.
Hey everybody, today we're in the greenhouse at the Garden Center, and I gotta tell you, this is one of my favorite times of the year. Not only is it a little bit slower, a little bit more chill in the nursery, right now in the greenhouse we have one of my most favorite smells, and that is the fresh cut Christmas tree. I gotta tell you, this time of the year, it never fails. When those Christmas trees hit the ground here at the Garden Center, it's something really special. Now, you know, picking a Christmas tree for your family can be quite a chore and quite a task, because there are a lot of great varieties of trees to choose from. There's Douglas firs, which are the ones that you see that are very tightly sheared. There are the noble firs that have the large branches. And then we have what we have at the Garden Center. These are called the Fraser firs. We get these out of North Carolina. These are my favorite, and for a couple of reasons. They hold ornaments very well. They don't tend to drop quite as many needles as some of the other varieties of Christmas trees, especially like the Douglas firs. A couple things that you want to do when you do get a fresh cut Christmas tree, if the bottom couple of inches has not already been cut off the trunk, please do so, because that way when you do set it in the stand with water, it'll uptake the water a lot better. The other thing that you might want to do, and this is just a personal preference, is to maybe remove some of the lower branches. That makes it a little bit easier kind of tucking in those Christmas presents for all the family. No matter what kind of fresh cut Christmas tree you choose, nothing smells like the holidays like a tree in the house. If there's ever anything we could do to help you with your yard or garden or anything around the house, give us a call or come visit us at the Garden Center. We're right here on Bandera Road at Peru. My name's Wayne. Come see us.
Right now, tell him what a good job he does, all right? Thanks for watching SA Live today. It is that time of the year. Today's the first day of winter, and we know cold and flu season is happening. And if your kids are going to be out of school for a little bit, they may be safe for a little while, but if you're going to Christmas Eve services and going to church, you know, it can be like a petri dish when people get germs and you're shaking hands and hugging people. And that's why we want to bring you information about staying healthy. Johnny Garcia has a product that might solve all the problems. Watch this.
Struggling with a common cold or flu? Well, you might just need some assistance to help fight it. Introducing Endomune Advanced Probiotic.
The background to this is I'm a gastroenterologist, and for 25 years I was in private practice here. People would come into the office and they'd have ongoing GI issues. We do lots of different tests, and we could find the explanation for their symptoms and correct it. But there's a group of patients that we never could figure out what they had, and they got labeled irritable bowel syndrome. Now, to me, that's a catch-all. It really didn't answer the question, and it was very frustrating. And I could go to the grocery store. I would see them looking for over-the-counter products to give them relief, and I know we had failed them. We have 100 trillion bacteria in the GI tract. Now, if there's 100 trillion bacteria present, they have to be doing something. Well, it turns out they have a lot to do with our intestinal health. The bacteria help to regulate our immune system. 70% of the immune system is in the intestinal tract because it is our window to our environment. So I worked with a PhD microbiologist. I developed a probiotic, and it came out in 2007, and it was Endomune Adult. It's flu and cold season, and they have done studies in both children and adults, and if they take a probiotic during this season, the likelihood of them getting an infection is less because the probiotics stimulate the immune system that's in the intestines, but the immune system goes to the rest of the body, including the throat and to the nose and the respiratory tract, and it will strengthen the immune system so it can fight off the virus infection. Kids get infections in their ears called otitis media, and it's not uncommon during the cold and flu season to get that also. And studies have shown that you can't treat otitis media, but if you take a probiotic, it will lessen the risk of getting that infection. And then lastly, for most of us, this is the cedar season, and you get congested, and it doesn't take long for you to get a sinus infection, and then you're going to need an antibiotic. And one of the benefits of probiotics is that it helps to maintain the good bacteria that are present. So a lot of physicians will recommend to their patients to take a probiotic. So that's very helpful. People will travel. And if you're traveling to more exotic areas, the hygienic area may not be that great. It helps prevent getting an infection if you were to ingest a contaminated food or drink. So those are some of the benefits to consider a probiotic during the holiday season.
So the product is both for adults and the little ones?
So we did the first one for adults, and then people said develop one for children, so we developed the children one. This is a powder. It comes with a 1/4 teaspoon. This is the chewable form. When children get to be age 3, they no longer want to take a powder. Everybody likes chewable, gummy bears and things like that.
Me too.
So these are chewable. And when we were testing the product to find the right one, we finally hit on a product where the child would say, that was good, can I have another? So we know that it was going to be effective.
Now, doctor, the packaging is unique, correct?
About 2 years ago, they developed this new type of bottle, which has a lining in it, and so it prevents any humidity to get in. And before, we would recommend refrigerating, and now you don't have to refrigerate it. So it's very convenient for people who travel. These products are available at many pharmacies, nutritional stores, and at grocery stores like H-E-B. It's available online at our website, endomune.com. You can go to Amazon and buy it. Lots of people buy it on Amazon Prime and have things delivered to them. So it's available in lots of different ways.
And Dr. Oberman wants SA Live viewers to start their new year on a healthy start. That's why he's offering you 10% off of your order right now. All you have to do is visit endomune.com, ENDOMUNE.com. Enter the promo code SA Live. SA Live. Again, endomune.com. Enter the code SA Live. You'll receive 10% off your order. And like he said, Amazon Prime, you can start feeling better immediately.
Your vision benefits are about to expire, so let us help you. VisionWorks accepts hundreds of plans, including Davis Vision, and you'll get 50% off a second pair of glasses when you use your insurance. It's all about helping you be a better you. VisionWorks.
I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Scott.
Join us every Thursday at approximately 7:25 a.m. during GMA for great recipe ideas and cooking tips.
And for more tips and information, log on to our website, ksat.com/HEB.
During the holidays, the best things come in boxes, like Church's Merry Meal Deal. 8 legs and thighs or 8 tender strips with 2 large sides. A meal for your whole family for just $9.99. And you don't have to wait until Christmas to open it.
Have the love.
I was badly hurt in a car accident. I had a lot of pain in my back, neck, and ankle. I called the insurance company myself. When they offered me a low settlement, I decided it was time to call Jeff Davis. Jeff fought for me. My case settled and I received $102,000 in my pocket. It's really true. Jeff was here for me.
So if you're injured and an insurance company is giving you the runaround, call me at 444-4444. There's only one number to remember, and that's 4.
At Auto Boulevard, we let you drive more car for your money. Looking for a family car? We got it. Want a truck? We got it. Want to spoil yourself with a Corvette, Classic Camaro, Aston Martin, or Mercedes? We got it. All our cars are Carfax certified. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. We have lenders ready to get you into your new car. Visit our original location at 11,300 North IH-35 or our new location at 3904 San Pedro.
San Antonio is a special place for all of us at Ford. We're part of the fabric of this community. Hi, I'm Jim Vella, president of the Ford Motor Company Fund. Our work here goes beyond bringing you the best cars and trucks. It extends to building a brighter future for San Antonio. Since the year 2000, together with our Ford dealers, we are investing close to $8 million on initiatives that have impacted the lives of many of you here in San Antonio. We're working hard, hand in hand with local partners to support those issues that are important to you, like education, hunger, driver safety, community life, and our veterans. Through our innovative programs, we're helping thousands of students graduate and achieve a college education. We're training teenage drivers so they are safe on the road. We're serving meals to those in need, and we're helping our military heroes transition back to civilian life. Ford has been here for more than 100 years, and we plan on being here for many, many more. From all of us at Ford, we thank you for your support.
On SA Live, we love giving you great information about your family, how you can be helped, and how you can make friends in the community. And Troy Reynolds is a PA here at the Gonzaba Urgent Care Center on Culebra. It is a pleasure to see you, sir. And I got this thing I need you to look at later on. But talk to me about the difference between urgent and emergency care.
Well, you go to the ER when you have chest pain or stroke symptoms. You feel like you're going to lose life or limb, but when you don't have any of those things, you come see us at Urgent Care, and we'll take care of you quickly, efficiently, and a lot cheaper than going to the ER. So come see us.
It's a big difference. So let's talk about Gonzaba's commitment to urgent care.
Well, Gonzaba is not only urgent care. We offer a gamut of services to help our patients, from urgent care to family practice. We have CT, we have MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, lab, everything on site, quick and efficient. You know, we've got everything for you.
And you're the only urgent care center that's accredited just like a hospital.
Absolutely. We are JCAHO accredited, meaning that we have been inspected and shown to provide the best service available.
Now talk about what people can expect over the holidays, because there may be household injuries. We've got people falling off of ladders, putting up Christmas trees and those kinds of things. Maybe kids get something with a wheel they don't know how to work.
Absolutely. A lot of injuries happen this time of year. Another thing that we see a lot of right now are the upper respiratory issues, allergies, coughs, colds, flu. Come get your flu vaccine as well. We'll take care of you.
Very good. And if I get my flu vaccine, will I get a sucker?
If you ask really nicely.
See, that's how it works. You're working on Christmas, aren't you?
Absolutely.
See, these are the kind of happy people that will be here to give away free candy and suckers. One of the great things about Gonzaba Urgent Care is that they can help you make the transition to a primary care physician. Dr. Vincent Gonzaba is here with us. And, of course, we have a physician's assistant with us as well, Alan Prue. And you guys make this really simple for San Antonio to find great health care.
Thank you. Yes, we try. We've been in the healthcare business for about 50 years here in San Antonio. Urgent care, we've had that product here with us for about 15 years, and we've really tried to grow it into a service for the community, because urgent care is very important. You know, people don't always have the luxury of going to the hospital or the time, and don't necessarily need to.
Well, the great thing about the Culebra location is it's right here in the middle of everyone's world. It's easy to find, and we want to make sure folks know how to get here, and you're here most all the time.
It's right outside the loop on Culebra and 410 in the Crown Meadows Shopping Center. Real easy to find right off 410.
And you'll be here during the Christmas holiday for anyone that may need urgent attention. And, of course, after that, we want to talk about building a relationship with a primary care physician.
Sure, absolutely. The beauty of our organization with our urgent care is a lot of our patients that are urgent care patients are also, we're their primary care providers, me and Mr. Prue and all of the other doctors here. And I think there's a lot of value in that, because we communicate with each other. Sometimes patients go to urgent care facilities and it's hard to get the medical records from outside clinics. So it is a very, it's a great service I think that we offer.
Well, talk about the ease of getting the medical attention you need. If someone comes in and they need an MRI or a CAT scan, you are equipped to do that.
Yes, we offer state-of-the-art MRI and CT scan. We even have stat MRI and CT scan if necessary to support our urgent care clinic.
Do you have tongue depressors?
Absolutely, lots of them.
Only after you've eaten the popsicle?
Sure, flavored ones too.
That's how it works here. And Pedialyte if you'd like.
Providing affordable, advanced urgent care. Gonzaba Urgent Care Center. Open 7 days a week from 8 to 8 with 3 locations: Woodlawn, Pleasanton, and Northwest.
And by the way, Dr. Gonzaba's single, ladies. Just thought you'd like to know. He's a friend of mine. Straight ahead on SA Live, yes, tomorrow at 1, we're making reindeer juice You've got to be here to find out how we pull this off.
SAFord.com. Log on for incredible deals on over 1,000 new Fords. SAFord.com.
Spokespersons for Jim Adler.
You get hurt in a car wreck, and now the problems keep piling up.
Take control of your problems. Get Jim Adler the hammer and smash them.
I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. I hammer car wreck problems to smithereens. One of my clients was hit by a dump truck and shattered his leg. I got him $180,288.85 in his pocket. Call 531-0000. That's 531-0000.
We usually start decorating for Christmas around Halloween. I gotta have the best Christmas display. If you're not first, you're last. Christmas only comes once a year, so why not do it big?
And thanks to H-E-B's low prices, we can do big on a budget.
Lights, decorations,
and our big holiday dinners.
More is more. No one leaves hungry from this house. Even this little guy gets in on the Christmas spirit. We're the Delgado family, and this is the Big on a Budget department at H-E-B. No store does more for Christmas than my H-E-B.
I finally did it.
Oh, you did it all right. Let Sparkle paper towels clean it up.
Do the math and you'll see Sparkle costs less. Plus, it's perfect for cleaning spills.
Desktops.
Windows.
And chalkboards. Now that's what I call clean. Too clean?
Sparkle, because it's a messy world out there.
During Aaron's Holiday Countdown Sale, get up to $50, $75, even $100 off your first month's lease payment. No credit needed. Now through December 24th, visit your local Aaron store and grab a scratch-off card, then scratch and save. Apply your scratch-off savings in-store to a new lease, even this Holiday Countdown deal. Get 2 Magnavox TVs for one low lease payment of just $69.99 a month. Or how about this gorgeous Ashley bedroom group for just $89.99 a month? Supplies are limited and the clock is ticking. Remember, you'll actually get up to $50, $75, even $100 off your first month's lease payment during the Aaron's Holiday Countdown Sale.
Meet the Moores. We're the Moore family, and we're always looking for ways to enjoy more.
So we called Time Warner Cable and got even more than we expected.
Call now to get more.
More speed, like 300 meg.
More TV shows and movies on demand.
More places to make more unlimited calls.
Call 1-844-550-4841. For $89.99 a month, you'll get 100 meg ultra-fast internet, hundreds of HD channels, and unlimited calling to international destinations.
We find more good things every day.
More ways to watch more shows.
On more Wi-Fi connected devices in our house.
Time Warner Cable made switching easy with a 1-hour arrival window. They even made sure all of our connections were up and running before they left.
Why settle for less when you can get more?
Call 1-844-550-4841. You'll get free installation, TV equipment, and Epics included. And for a limited time, get a free trial of Showtime for 1 year. Call for more now.
We love taking you places that you may not have seen here in San Antonio. We have some very special guests with us today. Joe Avila is with the Ford Motor Company Fund. Good to see you, Joe.
Hello, Jeff. Thanks for the opportunity.
We're glad you're here. And Jessica Sanchez is the superintendent of the Henry Ford Academy Alameda School of Art and Design here in San Antonio, right here in one of our beautiful landmarks, the beautiful Alameda Theater, which is being renovated, but is also the home to some really important things. And Joe, why are you here today?
Well, the Ford Motor Company Fund continues driving a brighter future in our communities. And right here in San Antonio, we helped to fund, we brought the community together, one of our landmarks, which is the Henry Ford Academy. We have 2 Henry Ford Academies in Michigan and one here in San Antonio, which has been here open since 2009. But thank you again to SI Live for the opportunity, because we really want to showcase this, tell our San Antonio community about it, and nobody better than Jessica to tell you about it.
This is a very specialized high school for some really talented kids. I feel so at home here because of what you've built. What makes this school so special?
Well, first of all, we couldn't have done anything without the Ford Motor Company Fund, who really was instrumental in bringing an educational opportunity to kids in San Antonio that was just really based on an idea about how to be innovative in education and create lifelong learners. And it's a really comfortable space that we have here with about 160 students. Just really excited to be here and learn. We are not at full capacity. Anybody wanting to come join our lovely families, more than welcome to apply online. It isn't. You know, we consider ourselves a little gem here on Houston Street in a great historic district, right next to the Alameda Theater, where people have really incredible memories.
I really enjoy the small environment. My teachers know me on a personal basis. I mean, they know my family. They know what I enjoy doing. They know how far they can push me when they can tell when I've had too much for a day. And it's really nice. Going here to a small school with people that know you and care about you, you will get the education you want and the education you deserve. It's unique. You don't really see that many schools full of artistic kids. It's small, so I have a good advantage. I never thought I'd be here getting noticed like this. The teachers here, the community, it's just really great. I love coming to school. It's a really happy place.
Here you're going to have the opportunity. You can go and take on the world, but you are going to get the proper skills here to do in a creative way, innovative way, and that's what companies like Ford are looking for.
It is our future, and we're growing our resources by investing in communities like San Antonio, where you were telling me the statistics have been working against us here, but you're making a difference.
You know, we are. You know, Texas in general, you know, we've always struggled with the high dropout rates, and we're very fortunate here that we have, for the past several years, it's been 100% graduation rate, 100% college acceptance rate. You know, our kids go anywhere from UT Austin to RISD to CalArts, and they also go to local community colleges here, and that's what we encourage our students to do. What is a good fit for them? And then for the first time this year, we have 2 students going into the military, so it'll be quite a heart-tugging moment.
And you're proud of all these? Are all your?
Oh my gosh, they're all my kids.
You should live in a shoe. You have 160 children.
I do.
You have a lot. Yeah, I know. And you feel attached.
And you worry about every single one of them, and Ford worries about every single one of them. You know, we send them regular updates about what the kids are doing, and we get, oh my God, that's amazing, that's incredible. So it's great. We love these kids.
You can find out more how to get involved at the Henry Ford Academy by calling 210-226-4031. That is 210-226-4031, the alamedaschool.org.
Christmas Light Fest at the Don Strange Ranch, the most dazzling light display in the San Antonio Hill Country area. Open nightly till December 27th.
Here's how you can be a KSAT Community Holiday Helper.
Providing for animals that have been rescued is a great way to share the holiday spirit. This year, the Diamond Dachshund Rescue is asking for monthly sponsors for their dogs. They can also use leashes, collars, harnesses, and pet supplies of any kind. Please help out this volunteer group provide a safe place for wonderful dogs.
Brought to you by Security Service Federal Credit Union, Corner Store, and University Health System.
They did a great job.
Sure did, but now it's our turn to tell you that every customer that buys a new vehicle from Ancira
gets one of these awesome TVs from Bjorn's.
At Ancira Witten Chevrolet, buy this Silverado, just $22,995, or this Cruze, just $14,995. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Ancira Witten Chevrolet, just outside Loop 410 on Bandera Road.
Hey guys, what's up?
Just watching their favorite TV star.
Daddy, it's you.
Hi, I'm Barbara Corcoran. To sell your home on time for the most money, you need a sharp agent with a marketing strategy that creates the most demand. Bottom line, you need a partner willing to put their own money on the line for you. In San Antonio, I would hire Spencer Hash. On average, Spencer sells a home every 24 hours and can guarantee if your home doesn't sell on terms you agreed to, he will buy it. Partner with the team I trust. Go online or call and get your home sold.
During Aaron's Holiday Countdown Sale, get up to $50, $75, even $100 off your first month's lease payment. No credit needed. Now through December 24th, visit your local Aaron store and grab a scratch-off card, then scratch and save. Apply your scratch-off savings in-store to a new lease, even this Holiday Countdown deal. Get 2 Magnavox TVs for 1 low lease payment of just $69.99 a month. Or how about this gorgeous Ashley bedroom group for just $89.99 a month? Supplies are limited and the clock is ticking. Remember, you'll actually get up to $50, $75, even $100 off your first month's lease payment during the Aaron's Holiday Countdown Sale.
If you've been seriously injured, call the law offices of Fidel Rodriguez Jr. today. No gimmicks, no silly props, no pitches. We offer over 30 years of experience in San Antonio courtrooms and throughout South Texas. We have earned our reputation, honest and tough. Call the law offices of Fidel Rodriguez Jr. at 224-1057. Serious attorneys for serious injuries. Call today.
Tell me, how has your life changed?
The fact that I can take out my mother to dinner is a huge accomplishment. A year ago, I was with my mom. She was the one providing for me. I was really hoping that Everest was going to change a lot of things for me, and it really did. This was the classroom I learned everything in. I walked out of here prepared. Now I have a career. Now I take care of myself. That's big for me.
How could your life change? Come meet the team that can help you make it happen at Everest.
On Plugged In today on SA Live, show us the weird Christmas decorations that may be showing up. Showing up. Sorry, I wanted to say twerking. George Ray said he found a twerking bear for Christmas. Yeah, they shake it, but don't break it. Got to be careful. Just don't catch him under the mistletoe. Got another one? Maybe not. If you've got some, send them to us on Facebook. And Linda Lopez is here. We're doing Rossi Ramirez's nails. She's our producer Rossi. You may remember her from KTFM. Rossi,
yeah.
How's it going now that you made the jump to TV?
It's going fabulous.
It's pretty glamorous,
right? It is glamorous.
Linda, I get to finish these nails off?
Yes, you do.
Nail Couture is your place, and holiday nails, New Year's, you can celebrate by using the smallest of palettes.
Yes.
Yes. All right, what do I do? Okay. Finish this one off here?
I'm trusting you, Jeff.
Which one? This one?
I trust you, too.
You trust me?
Just
I'm going to draw
line.
this, and we're back tomorrow with another prize in the 12 Days of Christmas. Watch this. Okay.
Boom, right there.
Yeah, it's a big 2016. See you tomorrow.